When I first announced to the church at Newtown that the Lord was calling us into the mission field in Thailand, an elderly couple at the church who I knew very surfacey, Ruby and John Sai, they waited for me at the door, the entrance in the narthex, waited to greet me, to shake hands with me, to embrace me, and to tell me that they approve of this decision. Honestly, it was always a mystery why that particular couple and no one else welcomed me. I was always wondering, why did Ruby and John Sai, who were former elders of the church, and actually I've lost touch with them, they've retired and moved back to Taiwan. But I just remember that moment. It was as if these two elder statespeople of the church said, we approve of this. We love that you've made this decision. Fast forward. Pre-COVID, I'm in Holland, Michigan on home assignment, furlough, deputation work. And I always like coming back during the summers because there's a barbecue reunion amongst the missionaries who are in Holland. And they have really good food, and they have really good conversation. But I've always felt kind of strange going there because I was the only one with black hair. Everyone else had white hair. And if you were to count the number of years of mission experience in that room, it was close to 1,000 years. It was pretty crazy. It's like, wow, what an honor to be there. And I stood up there kind of humble, like, wow, I'm like in the midst of giants. And they welcomed me again. These saints who were on mission in various parts of the world. And so I shared a little bit of my story, where I was from and so forth, and what church I was part of. And one lady came up to me and so sweetly said, Newtown Church? Yes. Was your pastor Ron Bechtel? Yes. That's my nephew. Really? Do you know his mom and his dad were in Taiwan? I was in Taiwan too, on mission. And then she said, do you know John and Ruby Sai? Yes. Ron's parents discipled them. And it dawned on me. One of the struggles I shared before was I always wondered where I belonged. And in that moment of realization, I experienced the pursuit of God on me. That He pursued missionaries and sent them to Taiwan. And they, in turn, pursued and shared the gospel with Taiwanese, who then would move to New York City and be part of church revitalization, Elmhurst, Queens, and be elders and leaders there and retire there. And then they would see this dude named Rawee go to Thailand. And I realized I was part of the RCA's mission history in deeply rooted ways.